Good morning, it's Councillor Glen. It is Saturday, August the 19th, a bit of a gloomy day. I'm here at Alexander Grove. Perhaps you can see or hear the softball game happening behind me. It's part of the U13 Ontario Softball Provincial Tournament. There are about 500 kids and coaches here today and tomorrow taking part in this tournament from all over Ontario. It is hosted by the Stittsville Minor Softball Association, the Stittsville 56ers, and it happens all weekend long. So if you like softball, come on down and check out some of the games here at the park, and welcome to all of the participants. Alexander Grove is next to Johnny LaRue Arena, which is on Warner Colpitts Drive, which is off of Stittsville Main Street. The easiest landmark to look for is look for Mavericks Donuts and take the turn off there just before the plaza, and you can come around and check out one of the games this weekend. We've got a lot going on at City Hall, a lot going on in our community. I want to start by reminding everyone about our Pride Week flag raising ceremony on Monday. It's at 4 p.m. at Village Square Park, the corner of Stittsville, Main and Abbott. It's we're in Pride Week now. Pride Week starts today here in Ottawa. Lots of events happening across the city, and we're doing our flag raising on Monday. You can find more information on my website, and of course it all culminates with the Pride Parade downtown next Sunday. I think that's the 26th or so, maybe the 27th. Mixed up on my dates there. Okay, some local updates. I mentioned this last week, but I'll mention it again because it's amazing news. We're number one here in Stittsville for cleaning up the Capitol. Back in the spring, Stittsville had more groups participating in cleaning up the Capitol than any other community in Ottawa, which is amazing, and it wasn't even close. We had nearly a couple dozen more groups registered than the closest ward, so that's awesome. Registration just opened for the fall edition of Cleaning the Capitol, so if you'd like to sign up, go to ottawa.ca or go to glengower.ca, that's my website, and you can find more information there. Also on my website, a bunch of new things there. Check out the new dashboard for our housing pipeline in Ottawa. So the provincial government has mandated that Ottawa facilitate the construction of 151,000 new homes over the next 10 years. We're in year one of that. So Ottawa's started to post a new dashboard tracking the numbers and how we're doing, the number of housing starts, the number of completed constructions, the number of approvals, and so on. So if you're interested in housing, which you should be, check that out on my website. Also on my website, there's a couple of posts from Ottawa Public Health. One is about mpox, that's the vaccination reminder for anyone who's eligible for that. And also a reminder about mosquitoes. There was a case of equine encephalitis, I believe it was, that was discovered near Ottawa, so be aware of that, and there's some information about how you can protect yourself against mosquitoes and also reduce mosquitoes in the community and on your property. Coming up, actually starting today, there are some closures at CARDELREC, the recreation center here in Stittsville. It's yearly maintenance, so there's a closure of the pool, there's a closure of some of the gym facilities. So be aware if you're someone who uses CARDELREC regularly about that schedule. You can find information on my website about that. A reminder that August 22nd, that's Tuesday, we have an information meeting coming up for the proposed 5-unit apartment at 121 Brae near Stittsville Main Street and Norway Spruce Street. So that's going to be on Zoom, and you can register for that on my website. I hope you can join us. Coming up starting tomorrow for a week, there's going to be a closure of Huntmar Drive between Maple Grove and Palladium. It's part of the overall intersection upgrade that's happening. Pedestrian and cycling access will be maintained. There's a temporary pathway that will let you bypass that, but if you're driving, you're going to have to go down by the Sensplex to get back from Maple Grove to Palladium. There are signs posted and lots of notifications there, but please be aware. I also wanted to mention the city's recreation, the issues with registration for aquatics, for swimming programs on Monday. First of all, I want to apologize to parents who ran into those issues. There was some kind of a server crash or server overload, and people weren't able to register at 9 p.m. and it took quite a while for that to come back online. Extremely frustrating, especially since we've had 2 registration cycles where the new system has worked flawlessly, no complaints. So this is a setback, obviously. and they've paused registration for fall programs for a few days until they're certain that all of the hardware and software issues are worked out. So watch for more information about when that registration will reopen. And again, sorry for that inconvenience. This really has to work. There's no excuse. It's fairly straightforward in 2023 that people should be able to register online without running into these issues. If you head over to engage.ottawa.ca, check out the e-vehicle survey that's online. The city's running this survey, trying to better understand attitudes toward electric vehicles, some of the needs around electric vehicles. One of the things the survey will help decide is where there might be a need for more electric chargers at city facilities or otherwise. So if that's a topic of interest to you, go to engage.ottawa.ca for the survey. And finally, octranspo.com is the place to visit for information about all the fall service changes coming up soon. That was just released a couple days ago. One minor thing for Stittsville that's changing is some more early morning and late night runs of the 61 into and out of Stittsville. This is mainly to help businesses, in particular the retirement homes, who rely on staff, many of whom use OC Transpo. This is to help them get to work a little bit easier, a little bit quicker. So check that out at octranspo.com. Now, this weekend, besides the big tournament here at the softball fields, tonight there is a movie night, Stittsville Canada Kiwanis Movie Night. It's a free movie at Village Square Park. They're showing Toy Story 4. So bring a lawn chair and some bug spray and check that out. A really great community event. Thanks to Kiwanis for putting that on. Tomorrow, it's a little bit outside of Stittsville, but I thought I'd mention it. The Mill of Kintail, just outside of Almont, is celebrating their 50th anniversary. The Mill of Kintail is owned by the Mississippi Valley Conservation Authority. I'm a member of that board, so I wanted to highlight that. It's a really beautiful place to visit, and they've got lots of activities going on all day. And I'll mention again, Monday is our Pride Week flag raising at Village Square Park, 4 o'clock p.m. All are welcome, and I hope you can join us. I hope you have a great weekend. I hope this overcast, a little bit rainy weather goes away. It's a little bit cool today, but a great day to get out, explore your community, check out the softball, visit a local business. Have a great week, and we'll see you here next time. Take care.